Welcome back, and hello if you are new to our channel on Conscious Awakening Network. My name is Ashlea Piefer. I also go by Metaphysical Ash. This is our sacred temple space where we are cultivating the energies necessary to become our best version. And today I have something very special, very near and dear to my heart, some esoteric knowledge that I want to dive into with all of you. Our topic for today is channeling. How to clear your field for channeling, how to make more space to embody and connect directly with Source, what I like to call the divine, those higher spheres of creation within these dimensional levels that contribute not only to our own lives, but to the collective. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Take a few deep breaths. In this temple space, we come fully into our body. So breath has an intelligence. If you haven't yet met the breath, I encourage you to introduce yourself. Breath is your tool. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. I want you to feel the expansion of your lungs and start to notice your body, front, back, side to side, top to bottom. We want to claim and command this body, this vehicle, this temple, this technology that is you in full service to the Most High. This is how you align your chakras. This is how you release what does not serve you. So coming into the body, noticing your breath, how the sound hits you, where you are in space and time, the ground. You may be walking on, the chair you may be sitting on. So just begin tuning into and sensing the frequencies within this collective. It's timeless. This is evergreen. This is a dimension that we are creating together. So tune in. Notice the breath. I'm going to go ahead, share my screen with you. Around the back of the neck. So this is actually a slide from one of my courses. I have a pretty significant amount of content that I use when I work with people. So right over here, this illustration of the brain, as you notice your body, I want you to bring awareness to the back of your neck. If there's any distortion there, we're going to clear it out in this session today. Around the back of the neck is where I see a lot of interference in people's energy field. It's that space where the spine and the brainstem meet. Right up in here, the medulla oblongata is significant. That is an area where we experience a lot of energetic interference. So if you could close your eyes, imagine your medulla oblongata. Breathe into that space. Introduce yourself to that part of your body. Now we're going to create a body-mind connection as you use this space to reclaim all systems of your body in full service and alignment with the Most High, with Source, with divinity, bringing you into your highest potential, free of interference, free of imposition. Breath is your tool. Deep breaths in, bringing awareness to that space around the back of your neck. This is also known as the mouth of God, the golden chalice. This is where I see the geometry between a channel and what it is channeling. And let me tell you something. As you reclaim your body in service to the Most High, you'll notice some channels, some information no longer resonates with you. The reason that is because within the dimensional realms of creation, there are multiple dimensions. Humanity is at the adolescent stage. We have yet to reach the higher understanding of these dimensional layers and these pockets. And sometimes what happens is there are traps. There are consciousness traps. There are intelligent frequencies and forces that seek to use you to sustain and actualize themselves. So your commitment, your discipline, your will is the way you claim and command your vehicle, your vessel, the technology that is you, in full service to source, the divine, the highest realms of light and sound fields. You bypass the distortion. You don't get trapped in those pockets. So take a deep breath in, notice your body. I'm going to share a little bit from this slide. This is a training course that I have, and I'm sharing this exclusively with Conscious Awakening Network because you guys are amazing, and I'm so happy to be here. Support this network, support our collective, and give as much value as I can. If you want to dive deeper into this, you can absolutely schedule a private session with me. This is from a course that I have towards becoming your most balanced self, living a balanced life in harmony with the laws of nature, creating more abundance, more flow, more ease. Yes, it's possible. You know, some of us don't desire the hustle. Some of us desire a soft life where we can manifest through our magnetism, just through being. And that alignment is the productivity. So let's dive deeper. As I speak, I want you to notice where the sound hits you. If anything comes up for you, if you happen to get agitated as we dive into this information, as you are participating in this temple space, remember, breath is your tool. This is your commitment to aligning with your highest expression, source, the creator within you. And if you're feeling agitation, take this at your own pace. Sometimes as we dive into these deep esoteric teachings, any interference within our field or imposition we might be experiencing can become agitating. And we can feel that as dissonance in our body, in our field, in our emotions, sometimes even in our minds. So allow me to dive deeper into this content with you. The medulla oblongata, notice the space around the back of your head. It's part of the brainstem, plays a crucial role in regulating vital body functions such as your respiration, heart rate, blood pressure. It's located at the base of the brain and connects the brain to the spinal column. Okay, so notice that space. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Deep breath in. Notice your spine. See if you can feel that spine expand as you reclaim and command all systems in service to the Most High. That whole spine, if you're visual, light that up in a platinum frequency as you align your body with the laws of nature, source, creation. So through this process, which with each breath you take, you can reclaim and command all systems in service to the Most High. What this does is it breaks through crystallized dissonance, crystallized filters through which we create our individual reality and then through which we contribute to the collective. Your intent, your will, your desire is the way to create a new earth, to create more harmony. And it is through knowledge of self. Our body, the physical body, is the key. And this is just one part of the puzzle. So around the back of the neck, there is a chakra where the mouth of God resides. There are multiple chakras all around your head, tiny energetic vortices. We have our vertical, we have our horizontals, we have diagonals. And then we have areas within and around the human biofield that are more sensitive and vulnerable to manipulation through frequencies in the field that seek to exist and sustain and actualize themselves in this time-space reality. So it's up to you to reclaim and command all systems in service to the Most High, in service to Source, the divine, your soul, and the purity of your being as a human. Allow me to continue. In esoteric and spiritual contexts, the medulla oblongata is sometimes referred to metaphorically as the mouth of God or the golden chalice. This is where a lot of frequencies get in. These terms are not used in scientific or medical literature, but rather in spiritual or metaphysical discussion. They symbolize the belief that the medulla oblongata is a point of connection between the physical body and higher spiritual consciousness of divine energy, as you choose it to be. That medulla oblongata is also an area where we experience crystallized frequencies that become embeds in our field. Now, this is generational. This is stuff passed down through the generations. And sometimes it takes a little more time, a little more discipline, a little more attention to break through that crystallization. What we're doing here is we're connecting the dots between science and spirituality and esoterics. There are people who know this. There is an elite group who understands how the medulla oblongata functions, how light and sound can directly impact the functioning of that specific organ, and use you as an energetic force to solidify timelines. So this is an area that you reclaim, you command, and now you're building that mind-body connection through this educational content. So notice your medulla oblongata and then your entire spinal column. In these beliefs, the medulla oblongata is often viewed as a gateway or channel through which spiritual energies enter the physical body. This energy is sometimes described as life force, prana, chi. The idea is that through practices like meditation, one can tap into this energy for spiritual awakening or enlightenment. This space is also where channels lock in. I know this because I've experienced this personally. And I have experienced this in multiple ways, shapes, and forms, from direct imposition within my field, different dimensional levels of consciousness have these pockets that I mentioned earlier with intelligent fields that seek to actualize themselves through the human being, using that human as quote unquote a channel to solidify timelines and potentials that sustain who and what they are. Take a deep breath in. You can watch this video 10 times. You're going to get a little bit more from it each time, because these are deep dive esoteric teachings. It's important to note that these interpretations are part of spiritual or metaphysical belief system. They're not based on scientific evidence, but let me tell you, the science is catching up. It's catching up. We know that we exist within a field of intelligence, and there is nothing that does not exist within consciousness. It is what we choose to participate with, what we allow to actualize itself through us, what we consent to. Our will is the way. The human being is powerful beyond measure. And this is why I want you to become super present where you are in this time, space, reality, in this temple, with your temple, your body, reclaiming and commanding all systems in service to the Most High. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Passing. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I think it passed. Oh, we're just having fun here. Um, so channeling typically comes in through the back of the neck. This is where I see it for a majority of people who channel. Some channels are extremely clean. I mean, they're making their way all the way up to source. They're making their way up to these different soul streams that are incarnate form. It's very beautiful. And then there are other levels of the channel that are coming through these different dimensional realms that seek to sustain themselves and to actualize within future time space realities. So it is up to you to discern what information, what technology you want to participate in, because every single one of you has the capability to channel. As a matter of fact, you are channeling. With every idea and belief you tune into, you channel that into the body and then you reflect it out through your holographic nature, and that contributes to your individual life and also what we create as a collective. You're it. You are the fuel, the battery for this reality. You get to choose. Will you allow an intelligence to come in and convince you who you are, what you must do, where you must go? Or will you bypass that, connecting directly in with Source, God, the divine, and know within the depth of your being? And this is how you create new neurological pathways that then operate as a GPS that position you in space and time. It's through your knowing. It's through the knowing at a frequency level, your discipline, your courage, your command on this body in service to the Most High. As you do this, what's going to happen? You're going to manifest situations, experience signs, synchronicities within your structure of reality that are going to show you who you are, what programs you're currently running, what you need to work on, whether that is your mindset, your physical body, your organs, your systems, detoxification. You'll know through the commitment, through the command, your will is the way. And I believe in you so much. You are the New Earth leaders. So take a breath, notice how you're feeling. See if you can harmonize the body. So deep breath in, notice the front of your body, tip of the nose. Notice the back of the body, both shoulders, left to right, right to left. Take a deep breath in. See if you can harmonize the entire organism. So you should inhale, feeling that all the way down to the tips of your fingers, tips of your toes. Wiggle those tips of the fingers, tips of the toes. That's your nervous system. As we go deeper into our journey together, navigating this temple space, I'll be sharing a lot more. One thing that helped me significantly with the nervous system is cell salts. They are a game changer for the empath who feels everything so extremely. Cell salts, very powerful, helping you on your journey. All right, family. Thank you for joining me in this virtual temple space with Conscious Awakening Network. Share your comments and feelings below as we take this journey together. And until next time, thank you and welcome those who are new to our channel. My name is Ashlea Piefer. I also go by Metaphysical Ash. If you would like further assistance on your journey, don't hesitate to reach out. You can find me on my website, ashleapiefer.com, or most social platforms as Metaphysical Ash. Don't be shy. This is what I'm here for. Until next time.